After 5 years of record-breaking sales and sold-out concerts, One Direction is taking a break. But don't worry, their creator, Simon Cowell, has new young talent to take their place. Introducing Luis, the anchor, teleprompter. Dustin, the weatherman.
Polar vortex.
Daniel, the sportscaster.
Touchdown.
Julian, the producer.
Premiere Pro.
The newsboys. Get it? It's like jukebox, but they do the news. Good evening, Luis Romero getting you. Andrew Barberina was an honorary crew member for the #1 car drove by Jamie McMurray at the Martinsville Speedway. Now Daniel Peay reports.
Chip Ganassi Racing introduced a new crew member to their team during the STP 500 race at Martinsville Speedway over the weekend. That crew member was Andrew Barberina, senior at Martinsville High School.
It's crazy. It's super exciting. It's not something that passes by like every day. It's one in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm just extremely happy to be part of this team.
Barberina was named an honorary crew member for the #1 car for the Sprint Cup Series this weekend. Barberina had the opportunity to spend the weekend in the Sprint Cup garage and see how much engineering is involved in NASCAR. This experience meant so much to Barberina because he is seeking a career in mechanical engineering and motorsports engineering, and this was a great platform for him. In Ridgeway, Daniel Peay, WMHS 8.
Juniors' dues should be turned in to Mrs. T, and seniors' dues should be turned in to Mrs. Jennings. Both are due by Friday, that's April 22nd, in order to go to prom with no exceptions. Once you have paid your dues, you may pick up forms from Mrs. T or Mrs. Jennings. Prom forms are due by Friday, April 29th, also with no exceptions. Ladies, if you're going to prom, remember that your dress cannot show cleavage or your navel. If you are not sure if your dress is appropriate, please bring a picture to Mrs. Weinerth or Mrs. Brown for approval. If you need assistance with getting a dress for prom, please see Mrs. Brown. Practice for the Mr. Bulldog pageant will be today during your last block, so please report to your last block at 2. Also, they will practice Saturday at 2 p.m. The Mr. Bulldog pageant will take place Sunday, that's April 10th. The Man in the Can collection is all week during your lunch blocks. Show your support for your favorite Mr. Bulldog candidate by stuffing their can, and they will thank you for their support. Seniors, don't forget that the Charity League scholarship deadline has been extended to April 8th. That is this Friday. Anyone interested in being a member of CHIL, applications are available in the main office, or you can speak with any CHIL board member for more information. Don't forget that the deadline for applications to be turned in is April 12th. Any students who plan to take the May 7th SAT should keep in mind the deadline date for registration is April 8th, and the late registration is April 26th. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Williams or Mrs. Patterson. Now here's WMHS Meteorologist Dustin Staples with our forecast.
Good evening. We're sitting at right now with 53 degrees with clouds in sight right the area. We wouldn't be surprised to see a sprinkle here or two coming over the way tonight as a cloud persistent. It will be affecting the area with some rain showers developing into tomorrow. Overnight lows right now at 49 degrees. Thursday mornings will be looking a bit wet, but the good news is these passing rain showers will be exiting out the area after 9-10 o'clock in the morning. Will be mild at low to mid 60s, and overnight lows will be in the 40s. And this upcoming weekend it will be a little bit breezy. Stay tuned for more. Now let's go check out our sports with Daniel Peay.
Good evening, I'm Daniel Peay here with your sports. For Thursday, April 7th, there will be a boys varsity tennis match against George Washington at George Washington High School at 4:30, with a girls varsity softball game against Westover Christian Academy at Southside Park at 5 o'clock, and a girls varsity tennis match against George Washington here at the high school at 5:15.
Thank you for watching MHS This Evening. Join us tomorrow.